Hi, Serbia. It's true. Yeah, you from Uruguay.
Yes.
You live in Germany. Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay. Now you first time here to ezan.
Yeah.
What you feeling? How you thinking?
I feel it's interesting and strange. I never hear this.
Yeah,
Well, I never been in a mosque. So
really.
yeah, because no, I didn't. Never been because
Yeah,
I never seen one.
yeah,
So it's strange. Probably if I lived in a smaller town, I would say, well, in small towns, long ago the church used to call to mass.
yeah.
They would,
Turn, turn, ring, ring,
yeah,
ring, ring.
yeah, ring
Yeah,
the bell,
yeah.
and I guess that this is the same. But
Yes, this is the
I
same.
did, but I didn't. I grew up in a big city where people would go to mass by themselves quietly, say for Muslims and Buddhists and
Yeah.
whatever. So
Will you going to Mus? You thinking?
uh,
Maybe.
I would like to see it because I never seen one. So I would like to see it. Yes, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
curious.
yeah, yeah.
I'm curious to see it. I'm not religious, but I
You don't
try.
religious?
No,
This
no.
guy? Me too. Me too.
I'm not. Yeah, in your way, if you go to public education,
Yeah,
you're constantly told a religion is a private thing. It's yours. You can believe whatever you like, but don't force it into others.
uh-huh.
So when you go to the class, you can have a cross or anything that shows your religion because someone else might feel offended or annoyed, and you have a right to have your religion, but they have a right to have their or have known.
Yeah,
And so the way to keep everyone happy and keep everyone's rights safe
yeah,
is that nobody shows that they can go to church, they can believe whatever they like.
yeah, yeah.
But
If I have a
don't put
freedom.
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
but
poem. But I think if you going in Germany, yeah, it's okay. But if you live in Arabistan, impossible. I think because yeah, you can't. For example, just you can't open your hair. You can't open your hair. No.
I
Yeah, yeah,
can go
yeah.
with that, but yeah.
No empathy, yeah. No empathy. And I met two girls from Uruguay, and they are don't have religions. So you too.
Yeah.
Um, for Uruguay, have you you say, and they people don't have religions or how live?
Well,
Um,
yeah, because
because in my country every time everywhere every for just for religions, you know,
yeah,
everything is for religions. Religion so power in my country, you
yeah.
know, in politics and social life, yeah, everywhere. About your country? How-
No, in your way, well, we separate.
no, about Uruguay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can say about Germany, doesn't matter.
yeah. German has their own stuff, but in Uruguay, uh, first the church and the state, the public state, were separate
Yeah,
in 1945 or something like that.
yeah,
So it's been long ago that most things were separate, and the moment they separate, they made everything up in the way that there would be no religion around the state, the public figure of the president. Like
it's okay.
the president stopped swearing for the Bible and going to mass because that was, oh no, that's just one side of the society. So we're separating everything,
Uh-huh.
but also like washing the figure of the public figure
Uh-huh.
from any religion. Um, and the first people who started all the works about public education, public health, and everything, they were mostly from masonry, for one lodge or another of masonry. So they were in constant problem, but in an argument with the Catholics. So at some moment, the solution was,
Yeah.
let's just stop arguing and just you do your thing, you do your thing, and we'll just ignore each other. So from that point on, it's like, well, everyone is entitled to that, to a religion or to none, and that's all right. And the way to make people in the beginning, to make people go to public education, to send their kids
Yeah.
to the school, was granting them that their kids will be allowed to be anything, Jew, Catholic, Protestant, whatever,
Yeah.
and they will make a difference or say, no, you cannot enter because
Yeah.
you're not okay. So so if you go to public education, and most of you people in Uruguay go to public education,
Yeah.
because it's good, they learn this right from the beginning. Every year they tell you public education has no religion, no political preference, is open, is free without any cost, and it's open for everyone. And again, the next year they will. It's like they hammer this in your mind, so you learn to consider religion something that is private. You have all the right to believe whatever you like, but keep it for you. Don't
Yeah.
push it into others. And I really like it. I mean, it makes you a lot more tolerant.
Tolerant.
Yeah, you learn to tolerate
Yeah.
others.
Yeah. We must.
Yeah, you learn to tolerate
Yeah.
others.
They aren't change.
Yeah.
They aren't change and flow. Yeah. Well, I want to ask you second question. When you lost your religions, or you don't have a religions every time.
Well, yeah, I never had because
For example, me too. I lost about 7 years ago. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
In my case, well,
maybe more.
each member of my family had a completely different idea about religion, including my grandmother, that was she was atheist.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she was like, no.
Yeah.
And well, my aunt was Catholic, my mother was agnostic, my father I can even remember. Each had a different idea, so
Yeah,
they were like,
for you a lot of option.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can choose atheist, agnostic, and Catholic. Yeah.
so what I did was at some moment I felt curious and I started reading a lot, also every
Book.
philosophical and
Yeah,
religious
philosophical,
book
religious, yeah.
I could find, the Bible and Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and basically whatever I would find,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would read it. And when I was done with it, I was like, I don't really subscribe to any. I don't feel that any of them. I do like some and the morals of some of them, but I didn't feel like one was like, oh, this is the answer to my life. So I just put it all on a side. I was happy to have learned about this and just going. And so I'm not atheist, I'm not against,
Yeah.
but no, I don't have a particular
You don't have religions, yes. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. You atheist, not atheist. Same. You are you
Agnostic?
same agnostic, and you
Yeah.
near to agnostic maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you, not important religions, but you
Yeah.
accept it and people about religions. So yeah. Yeah.
And in Europe, that's not a problem. You don't feel left out or anything.
Yeah.
An example I always give about my country is many years ago,
Yeah.
the Pope Jean Paul.
Jean Paul, yeah, in Argentine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was-
Be Papa.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he went to Montevideo. It was the first time a
Really?
pope was coming to Montevideo. So everyone was and they put up a statue, and immediately everyone else was like, "Oh, but that's Catholic. Why the Catholic has a statue and there is no, I don't know, a rabbi or I don't know, a statue of Buddha or something. That's unfair." So there was an argument if the statue should stay or should be taken, and in the end, the government decided to pass a law, and they say, okay, the statue stays because it has a cultural value. There are a lot of people that are Catholic, and they were happy to receive their leader. So the statue stays. But if any other religion wants to make a statue and put it in a public space, they will be granted the right. They can put it.
Yeah.
And some years later, a group of belonging to an African religion, well, African Brazilian religion,
Yeah.
they decided to make a statue of their goddess of the sea that is called Iemanjá.
Yeah.
And there's a statue of Iemanjá right in front of the sea, looking at the sea because she's the goddess of the sea, and everyone is happy and fine with it.
Yeah.
So I think that's an example. The first religious statue, everyone was, oh. The second was like, yeah, okay, because this means that everyone has a right to put up a statue, so we're fine with it. And people are
Yeah.
perfectly okay.
Okay. Thank you. Falemenderi.
I don't know how to say.
Falemenderi. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turkish.
yeah.
Teşekkür ederim.
Teşekkür ederim.
Evet. Yes. Teşekkür
Teşekkür.
ederim. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Bu videoyu bir de güzel bir kızla çektireceğim çünkü tahminimce kız güzel olmadığı için pek dinlemediniz ama aslında önemli bir konuda önemli bir konuşma yaptı. Görüşürüz.